dead ball again. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. No runs coming off. Siraj ready to start from the nursery end. Knocks them over. First ball of the over. That total just means the bowlers really have got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard with the amount of time left in the batting available. They can make this into something really substantial. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Nicely played, perfect timing.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Six runs added in the over. India are 6 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wow, that missed a lot. Quick onto that in the infield. Three runs added in that over. India are 9 for none. Got that away nicely.
Got that one clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake. Immaculate timing there. Couldn't get it through the field. Times that shot to perfection. Picks the gap perfectly. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
Shah ready to start from the pavilion end. Moved in quickly, needs a direct hit. Straight to the fielder. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 2 runs added. India are 25 for none. Misses everything. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. End of another stifling over, but they're still in search of that first breakthrough. Picks the gap perfectly. Nicely played, perfect timing. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Afridi ready to start from the nursery end. Very good shot there. Good aggressive running, turned 2 into 3, putting pressure back onto the fielders. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Through the gap, great shot. A direct hit and it's gone. Times that shot to perfection. In the air, but looks to be finding open pasture.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball towards the boundary.
Textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to move.
Hamza, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. That's off the middle of the bat.
This inning's rollicking towards 50 now. Huge hit for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Got that away nicely. Moved in quickly, needs a direct hit. 10 runs added there. India are 63 for none. Shah ready to... Start from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. That's the over. India are 65 for none. Through the shot, legs look nasty. Edge.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
Hamza will be disappointed overstepping the line, and not what the team needed. Wow, that missed the lot.
Well, that was a poor ball. You really can't bowl like that. Got what it deserved. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Through the gap, great shot. Kept the batters quiet that over. So far, though, no wickets to show for the effort. Afridi back into the attack. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Well batted. 4 runs off the over. India are 78 for none. Hamza ready to start from the nursery end. Quick onto that in the infield. A direct hit and it's gone. No, no, no. Terrible shot. straight to the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Just the one run off. India are 79 for none. Misses everything. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. End of another tidy over. This is good pressure on both batters at the moment. The right arm is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Times that shot to perfection. Shah bowled well that over. Afridi ready to start from the pavilion end. Great shot. There's a good length to try that. And they did with maximum results. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Inside edge. Batter seems almost offended the fielding team went up for that. Will they refer it? And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work. Picks the gap perfectly. Another quiet over completed. The batters are staying the course though.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
End of the over, 4 off it. India are 93 for 1. Finds the fielder with that shot. Will need a direct hit. Nicely played, perfect timing. 3 runs added in that over. India are 96 for 1. The end of the session. We've seen some great cricket so far. See you soon. I'm off for a cucumber sandwich. Shah ready to start from the nursery end. Very good shot there.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Doesn't beat the infield. Immaculate timing there. A direct hit and it's gone. End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. India are 104 for 1. Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack. Well, he's got some of it, but he hasn't got all of it, and that should be gone.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Bowled him, played the wrong line, and off they go.
That was a very good knock in the end. A few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Pakistan might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter. Oh, well, no shot offered. He's gone straight through him and cleaned him up completely. Didn't even offer a shot.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Punch back down the wicket. Bowler couldn't get hands onto it, and that'll be 4 more.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Wow, that missed a lot. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. That's been skied. Fielder getting under it. This should be out. That's out. Caught. Didn't time it, and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score, threw the bat at it, and ended up with a nice take. A batter of such quality shouldn't be doing that. That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
Five runs added there. India are 131 for 4. Shah ready to start from the nursery end. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Lovely shot. Head over the ball, nice and compact. That'll be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Very fine, and fine enough to sneak away for 4. Fine leg, won't stop that one.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
That is a difficult shot to play. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
That's the end of the over, and nicely bowled. Straight to the fielder. Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Six runs added there. India are 157 for 4. Hamza, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. Caught the edge. It's a very strong appeal here. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over. New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. And what a shot that is. Into his slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Quick onto that in the infield. Edged. Bowler and slip cordon, very confident. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Nice. Leaned into it, wide of cover, and that will give him a bit of confidence, and maybe four.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Well, don't even bother running.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
I like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders. It was an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for four.
Oh, great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
13 runs added there. India are 180 for 6. Couldn't get it through the field. Perfect technique and placement.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Great shot through the gap there.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. We'll need a direct hit.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's the over. India are 191 for 6. Ahmed ready to start from the pavilion end. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Coming in with some pressure on their shoulders. They've had a lean run of form in the last few weeks, so will want to take their time a bit getting in. Misses everything. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Square drive and lofted over cover for 6. What a shot that was. Opened the face on impact and cleanly struck.
That's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. It's going to need something really special to get the breakthrough.
End of the over, 6 off it. India are 198 for 8. Oh, what a nice catch. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. What a delivery. That really doesn't feel like enough runs on this pitch. There's real pressure on the bowlers now to get some early wickets. As the openers get ready, they're only... Got that away nicely. Doesn't beat the infield.